Guh. Hello?
Guh. Howdy.
Guh. Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Sorry, I'm getting really into it. Excuse me. Oh man. Oh man, you guys.
Here we are.
Here we are. Once again. Hi. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the party. Hi. Hello. Howdy. Do you guys like Gura's hat?
Tongs and dongs, everybody.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The
It's
iconic.
my new life motto. It's the only thing that matters. Tongs and dongs.
I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, that you gotta appreciate the sweet things in life, like tongs and thongs, for example.
Taste of the highest caliber, yes.
I would say so, especially considering where we're going. You know,
Where are we going?
we're going to the south. Maybe we're
Oh.
going somewhere. We're going somewhere where it's like, I don't know, pretty rural. So I mean, it makes sense you might see something like this. You know, because people have interesting tastes sometimes.
In the
our-
South.
In the South, which is
Big in the
hey.
South.
Hey, now listen, that ain't no insult because your boy has spent some time in the South. I think I've said this before.
Oh, really, have you?
Yes, Reapers, we all have done some time in the South. Okay, listen. Listen. We've all done a little time. We've all done a little
Mandatory time in the South.
in the South. As a Reaper, you have to do some time in the South. It's required if you want to graduate Reaper school. Yes. It's a requirement. That's why I've been the sheriff before. All of you saying, "Oh, Callie Sheriff." Yes, I've been the sheriff before.
Oh my god, it's all making sense now.
I have an extensive history in the South. So that's why I'm very excited about today's tutorial. Oh man. It's gonna be quite the ride. I have some
I'm so
fun things.
excited for this ride. Yes, fun things planned, yes?
I would say so. I mean, fun depending upon, I guess, your definition of the word fun. What I mean by that, well, you'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait and see.
Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes. So some general. Whew, I'm excited too. I also drank some coffee. This is a nice time to stream. This is the only time it
Callie.
will be like this. Yeah.
I can tell you're excited. You're gripping that book really hard.
Yeah.
Got the vice grips on.
Yup. It might break. It might just break, and then we can't play the game anymore. So I'm gonna be extra careful. Yeah. Leave it to me, though. Now, there are a couple things I want to mention beforehand. Just so you know, when playing the game, you can either speak as Scout, or you can just say, I roll to do this, I investigate this, or you can say, Scout investigates this, Scout does this, etc. Up to you, really. Free reign, say whatever you want, whenever you want, and we'll just see where the story takes ya. You know, nothing is impossible, by the way, unless you're trying to like go to space from your backyard with like a rocket that you built with like one success.
I can do it.
You can try. You can try to do
I
it.
can do it.
You can.
I can do it twice. You wanna
see? No guarantees. All right, if you want to roll to go to space, Gura, I'm gonna need you to look at your character sheet real quick, and I'm gonna ask you to roll a crafting and dexterity roll. To first craft the rocket. So go look at your character sheet.
Wait, also they're saying my voice is a bit loud, I guess.
Alright, I'll crank it down.
Sorry.
Alright, it's at about 88% now. I originally had you at 100, but this should be fine.
How we now, chat?
Should be okay. I think you're about the same as mine if I'm like looking at the waveforms correctly.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Perfect. Excellent. Alright, good stuff. So are you gonna roll to go to space, Gura?
Are we actually gonna do that?
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like a
sure.
test
We need to
roll?
do a test roll, yeah. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, cool. Let's roll to go
Okay.
to space.
Go into space.
Go into space. Alright, first you gotta craft the rocket. So we need a crafts and dexterity roll to craft the rocket.
Crafts and dexterity. How do I do it?
So go ahead and take a look at your character sheet.
Okay.
And first, go see how many dexterity dots you have.
I got 2.
Great. Now go ahead and take a look at your crafts area, your crafts skill. How many dots do you have in crafts?
4.
4? Okay. So what's 4 plus 2?
6.
Gotcha. All right. Roll 6d10 and I will roll that for you. So we're rolling 6 dice, 6 10-sided die. Okay? So here we go.
Yes.
All right, we've got 1 success. Just as I mentioned, you're trying to go to space with a one success roll. So Gura, just so you know, when you roll a 10-sided die, if you get an 8, a 9, or a 10, those are counted as successes. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So, in any situation, to accomplish what you want to do, you at least need to get 1 success. But the degree of the success, like how good the success is, depends on how many you have. So you succeeded. You got 1 success. That's good. You made the rocket. But
we made... Oh, no celebration yet?
Well, you see, you made the rocket, but it's not the best rocket. You made a rocket, but
what does it held together with duct tape?
I mean, yeah, it'll fly, but will it carry a person? I don't know. It'll probably take a long time to build a rocket that carries a person, but we don't have a ton of time. So we're gonna try and blast you off in this rocket that you got with 1 success that's held together with duct tape. So, in order to pilot this here rocket, I'm actually gonna have you roll your dexterity and drive. So, how many points in dexterity do you have?
2?
And how many points do you have in drive?
2.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll 4 dice. You don't get a bonus because the rocket is not especially impressive. Let's see if you go to space.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's fine. It'll fly.
It's my craftsmanship.
Well, you got 1 success.
Okay.
All right, with 1
my
success.
boots to space.
With 1 success, the rocket goes to space, but you do not.
Well, at least we got halfway there.
Yeah, you kind of, I mean, the reason that this is a good situation here is because while you try to ride the rocket to space, you actually fall off before you're too high up to hurt yourself. That's why it's a successful roll.
I'm still alive, boys.
You're still alive. So the rocket goes to space, but you do not. So this is basically the world that we are living in right now. Yeah, essentially. But the most frequent roll that you will be doing, Gura, is a perception check. Okay? So with a perception check, you can do this whenever you want. We don't want to do it too many times, but every time you enter a new scene, I recommend that you say perception check, because that means you want to look at your surroundings, and you will have to roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, a perception check is going to be your wits. How many is that?
Not very much, 2.
2. All right. It's wits plus composure.
That's a 4. Okay. 2 and
4?
2. 4. So it's 4 total, yeah.
All right. So you're going to roll 4 dice. Let's see what we get here. So you did not perceive anything, really, at this point. This is what I would call a failure. Yeah, you have failed here. But the role that you don't want, Gura, this is fine. You just simply don't accomplish what you wanted to do. This isn't gonna hurt you tremendously or anything like that. But Gura, if you roll 1 die and you get a 1, you're in trouble. Like big
I was gonna
trouble.
say it's red, so I don't think it can be very good.
No, it is not. Hey, well, first of all, red's a good color, but not in this game. Not when we're rolling dice using this application. So yes, I agree with you on that. You want to watch out for those 1s. And the way that I kind of run it personally is that if I see a 1 in a roll that fails, I'm maybe a little nastier. That's a personal rule that I put in for myself.
Ooh.
Just a teeny tiny bit nastier. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, nasty. But if you get, here's another thing though. If you roll 1 die, and for example, let's take a look at your mental. So in academics, computer, for example, you're -3 unskilled. Let me tell you what that means. So basically, let's say that Scout wants to roll to do some computer hacking, even though she really doesn't understand computers, right? So we have Scout roll wits plus computer. Well, you have 2 wits, that's good. However, because you have 0 dots in computer, you take a -3 penalty. Now,
Okay.
what's 2 minus 3, Gura?
-1 or 0?
Yes.
Do you count the 0?
That's actually a really good question. Oh, math hurts my brain. It's a -1. It's a -1. Because it's a -1, if you can roll 1 die. We'll do it right now.
Okay.
A 3. Now, if you get anything other than a 10, you fail the activity. Even if you get a 9, you fail it.
I
Yeah.
guess Scout's not gonna be going near any computer machine.
Might be best to stay away from those confounded
Moving
machines.
picture boxes.
Moving picture boxes. Gotta stay away from those. All
They're of
right.
the devil.
They sure
Yeah.
are. They sure are. Yeah, employees of Satan. Yeah. We don't bother with them here. So
None of them there.
yeah. So that is neither here nor there though, because we are going to begin the story in a place that you have actually set up for us. Before we actually dive in there though, I want to show everyone your character sheet and your character art as well.
Yay!
Okay, so this is your character, Scout. So
and
cute.
she just cute. It's
So adorable.
so cute.
I love like the pouty look on her face. It's very
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, she'll
The
kick your
face,
shit
the
in.
last, I was gonna say, that's the face, last face you see before she swings that. She's holding a forge hammer.
Holy
So
shit.
she's gonna knock your teeth in with that, probably. You like her abs? You see her
Yeah.
abs?
That
and
was
she's
the
got
first thing my eyes
tan
went
lines. Oh, you saw the abs first?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very strong. And the tan lines are good too. She's been working hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's hard work. It's hard work.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
such hard work.
Hard work banging on some metal. That's for sure.
Yeah, she can't hear because of it, but it's all right. It's all about the passion.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do have that hard of hearing flaw as well as illiterate flaw. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that too.
I see. Well, that'll be
Words
interesting.
hard. That'll be very interesting.
It will be something, all right. Well, let's go ahead and show the character sheet. Here we go. So we've got Scout from Belt Buckle.
Belt buckle.
Yeah. Belt Buckle, Anytown, USA. I don't know. It's somewhere.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Belt
Buckle
Buckle in
Anytown.
Anytown. Belt Buckle Anytown, USA.
Belt buckle anytime.
I like it. And let's see what else we got here. A farmhand. We got some interesting things to note. Weapon creation. That's going to be helpful.
Oh boy.
We got foraging, and for weaponry, aggressive light weapon. Okay, that could be helpful as well.
In teeny tiny text. Yeah.
Teeny tiny. That's all right. I'll read it out for the audience. And let's see, ambidextrous. Good thing you chose that because that's not something people can buy with EXP later. So nice.
You can buy stuff with EXP?
You sure can. We're gonna go over that in the first session.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's why they call it a TTRPG. It's like an RPG game, but it's with speaking and no newfangled gadgets. I bet that the folks in Belt Buckle who don't know a lot about fancy newfangled gadgets probably play a lot of TTRPGs because they don't have to go near those gosh darn moving picture machines.
They play chess, checkers, or
That's right.
scoop the pig pen.
That's my favorite game.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. We have, let's see, hardy, iron stamina, and renowned artisan. That's pretty dope. All of these will be pretty helpful to you. Let's go ahead and scroll down and see what else we got here. For the history of Scout, would you like to read this or would you like me to?
I can read it.
All right, do us the honors.
Okay, Scout grew up on a family farm in tiny Belt Buckle Anytown, USA. Lives with her pa, her ma, and her sister. She learned how to forge horseshoes at a young age and is now forging blades. The obvious next step up from horseshoes is weaponry. She was never taught to read, can only read basic texts, and I like to use the example of basic text such as toxic, do not ingest, but that's about it. Probably because it has a skull on it. She likes doing donuts with Pa's old Ford and was gifted a Harley for her 18th birthday. She's obsessed with watching old samurai and western films. Pretty much whatever VHS her parents had lying around is the whatever she would stick in the old video player. Growing up in Belt Buckle has taught her ample I can't say this word. Rural survival skill. I can't say rural.
Rural.
Rural. God.
Yeah, it's
survival
hard.
skills. So she can take care of herself in, I guess, a familiar environment, which would be rural. And she has a tendency to lack empathy and can be selfish due to having to make things work for herself by herself. Also, she likes kicking doors down just because she can. I don't know, it's fun.
I love it. Wow. Somebody once told me, am I right? It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. We need to put more doors in this game. We need to put more doors in this game for sure.
Somebody once told me.
The world was gonna roll me. But thankfully, good enough for Scout. She is the sharpest tool in the shed. The sharpest tool? The sharpest tool. So, I really brought that out of nowhere. Hit you guys with that out of nowhere. Excuse me. I'm very excited for Scout's journey. This is going to be a fun one. I've got some fun things planned. Now that I've hydrated myself, it's time that we finally begin the story. Let's go ahead and jump into this bad boy.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yee. Let's see what kind of chaos is going to unfold from here on out. Let me set the scene for you, because we're starting off our journey in good old Belt Buckle,
Belt Buckle, hometown baby.
That's right, Belt Buckle, Anytown, USA. Here we go. I'll set the scene for you.
Setting the scene.
Going to Belt Buckle.
Did you get banjo music?
I sure did. I got a couple tracks with acoustic. Yeah, so some guitars. I got some guitar music.
Guitars. These are fancy farms, and look how close together they are. Wow, golly, it's different. Look at the silo. That looks like it's from the. It's much newer than Scout's silo.
I mean, they probably have a decently old farm, but Belt Buckle is it's a very spread out kind of little town. So of course there are people that got the fancy new stuff, and then there are people that are suffering, like maybe. I don't know. Well, Scout's family is kind of an interesting case. You'll see why.
Oh boy.
So basically, let me set the scene for you. This is Belt Buckle. It's a town notorious for one thing and one thing only. Can you guess what that is, Gura?
Cow shit.
Close. You're very close. Nothing important ever happening.
Yup. That was my next guess.
Yup. Same thing, pretty much. Nothing happens here. So essentially, it's only a couple pegs below its decently boring neighbor, which is Mithden, about an hour or so away. All right. Now, taking in
Mithden.
Yeah, you guys know about Mithden. You've heard it. You've heard about it. But you personally, I don't think you've ever been there before.
No, ma'am.
No, you just kind of stuck around your own town. Yeah.
Definitely. You can't take time away from the farm is money. You can never take time away from it.
Exactly. And your family has been busy raking in those profits.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, indeed. Now, taking into account the population of living things in Belt Buckle, the stretch of land considered, let's see, maybe about 70% older folk, and the other 30% is pets and livestock. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess your kind is a little rare around these parts, Scout, as in, like, young people.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you're one of the youngest people in town, aside from a new doctor who recently arrived. Yeah.
A doctor? Is he a witch doctor?
Ooh, good question. We gotta be suspicious of everything in the world of darkness.
Absolutely, especially a new person coming into town. People people only leave Belt Buckle. They never come back in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's immediately suspicious. Everybody's gonna be. He or she will be the town talk for sure.
Yeah, you'll probably hear a lot of town gossip, indeed. But let's see. let's see. Everyone in a small town like butt buckle. Butt buckle.
Pa's gonna say. Pa said I'm turning this belt buckle into a button.
Oh no, Papa, please.
No, Pa, please.
No, Papa. Oh my gosh. Well, since everyone in a small town like Belt Buckle knows everyone else, there's a fair bit of gossip, especially about you and your family, Scout.
Now, why?
Well, mostly, it's about how y'all managed to get the best materials for the sharpest of blades and swords.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you guys have like the best of the best, top quality shit. But it's always been a big mystery to the people in town, but to you there's always been a simple answer. Usually, Pawpaw gets the good stuff from the mine, brings it back to your forge, and you make a badass sword. That's basically all you know.
Yeah, sounds about right. I don't see why it's anybody else's business. Mind your own business. Scoop your own cow shit, and I'll scoop mine. Keep your nose out of my property.
That's right.
I'll give Paws a little musket. Not that I know how to use it, but
yeah, zero dots in firearms. You may want to ask Pawpaw for a little help first. Yeah, but I mean, aside from that, you know, your Pawpaw has kept you locked away on the farm and kind of just toiling away on your crafts, making the best weapons that anyone in the state could afford. But you know, you don't really get any chance to like watch TV. You can't even read a dang book. Basically, you've been able to enjoy some of the finer things in life, like hard work. You know, making blades. You do tend to watch. Callus. Yeah, hand calluses. You do tend to watch some of your favorite movies, though.
Yes.
Your samurai flicks and westerns.
Yes.
Yeah,
on
that's
repeat.
basically all that you get a chance to watch because you know you got some of those from like a local old video store, but you guys don't actually have cable, so.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah, that discourages hard work. At least that's what Pawpaw says. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But, you know, that's just kind of how your life has been. And instead of asking a bunch of questions about it, you've been pretty respectful of Pawpaw and Mama's wishes until now. Just work hard, you know?
Yeah.
Work on the family farm.
Yes, ma'am.
But, yeah. In this town, though, where nothing happens, unfortunately for you, something has finally happened, Scout. Something kind of pretty unfortunate is actually the worsening condition of your father's health.
Yep. Papa's got TB. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Something's going on with Pawpaw. You're not quite sure how or why, but, you know, even at the ripe age of what? Pawpaw's only like 45. He had you real young. You know, he's been getting slower. So in response, you've had to pick up the pace quite a bit for the sake of everyone in the family, pretty much.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, where we're starting off this story is actually, Pawpaw has kind of settled down for a nap. And you like when Pawpaw settles down for a nap. Do you know why, Scout?
Why is that?
Because it means that you have access to the Ford.
Yeah, baby! Donuts.
Is it time for donuts?
He probably can't even hear a damn thing anyway.
True enough. He certainly can't hear. So, would you like to do some donuts?
Let's go do donuts. Am I doing the Ford or am I using my Harley?
I mean, since this is a rare opportunity it's up to you. It's a rare opportunity where Pawpaw is asleep. But it's up to you. You can do donuts in your Harley if you want. Up to you.
I hear banjos. Fuck it. We're taking the Ford. We're taking the Ford. Let's go.
All right, we're taking the Ford. So you hop inside your Pawpaw's Ford, grab those keys. You always know where he puts them, after all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna go do some donuts. Where would you like to do the donuts?
In the old pig pen. It transferred them to another pen, so it's wide open.
All right, so you drive on down to the old pig pen, and you get ready to do some donuts. This is usually how you let off some steam, Scout. This is what you like to do on your free time. Yeah. So,
I'm excited.
I'm gonna need you to roll for me a drive and roll. I want your dexterity and drive.
All right, ma'am. That's a 4.
All right, 4d10. Here we go. We're doing some donuts.
Please don't roll pause car.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. There's no roll bars on this.
Well, unfortunately for you, Scout, you kind of forgot, so basically, Pawpaw's, truck is actually a stick shift. and you decently how to run a stay shift, but you've accidentally put it in the wrong, not in the correct drive. So essentially the tires are feeling it. And Papa may notice that you've been doing them donuts, but you don't crash into anything, thankfully.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Just burning too much rubber.
Yeah, just burning too much rubber, but you are making quite a mess out in the pig pen. At least you're getting some steam off, though. You're letting off some steam.
Definitely. Smells good too. Burnt
Yeah.
rubber. And
Burnt-
Ford interior.
Oh man, it's everyone's favorite smell in Belt Buckle. Yep.
Absolutely.
Belt Buckle, land of interesting smells. Let's go ahead and do another. Let's do another roll for you to do some more donuts. Unless you'd like to stop. Would you like to keep trying to do some donuts?
We're gonna do one more round of donuts.
One more round of donuts. Here we go.
Can I go off? Wait. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna do one more round of something else.
All right, gotcha. You get one success, so you're making some good donuts, Scout. You had a rough start, but thankfully your donuts are looking real crisp, real circular, and not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Can I go off the jump that I made earlier?
Sure, absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that then. We'll have you roll another 4d10.
Some
All right.
homegrown jumps.
That's right. You prepared for this. You built up this ramp yourself.
Lord help me, I don't crash this car.
That's what you think as you go barreling toward the ramp and... Oh no!
Oh my god!
Well, Scout. Well, here's the problem with the ramp that you built. You built up the ramp with a bunch of hay bales. Yeah. You kind of didn't realize. You didn't realize that this wouldn't be the way to build the ramp. You didn't know. I mean, you're a bladesmith. You know.
Exactly. I thought a 2x4 stacked on some hay bales surrounded by some cow patties was gonna do the trick.
What a shame. What a shame. And that's why Papa says you need to stick to your craft. You think as the ramp collapses and instead you go barreling toward the fence and you break the fence down.
Am I alive?
You are alive and you're not hurt, but the fence is destroyed and Papa's Ford has some scratches on the front of it, which he will notice.
That's right, I can buff that out. I can have a new fence in by next month. It'll be fine. I can fix this.
I have to beg forgiveness from Papa. You don't want the butt buckle. You don't want
I'm getting the belt buckle. I may as well just accept the fact I'm getting the belt buckle. I'm gonna be getting the belt buckle till I'm 25.
I mean, at this point, yeah. Well, what do you choose to do as you kind of examine the front of the Ford and you realize that there's going to be trouble? What would you like to do from here?
Can I go get the old tarp that was covering it?
Sure.
Just cover it up with the tarp. Hope nobody notices.
All right. So you're gonna have to go grab the tarp from the tool shed, and you're gonna need to look for it. All right, so I want you to go ahead and roll your wits and intelligence to remember where the tarp is.
3.
All right.
It can't be that hard to find.
You did find it. You got one success.
Nice.
So you found the tarp, the usual one. You grab it and you cover up the Ford with it.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, Papa's worsening health has meant that he hasn't been leaving the house too much. So, yeah, that's the good news.
That Ford was his pride and joy in the fact that I just pushed it real good. It's not gonna go over well, but I'm sure he'll be. No, I'm gonna. This is bad, but anyway.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
This is real bad.
You'll roll with the punches, though, Scout. You always do. Papa's been angry at you for worse things.
That's true.
Yeah, so that should be fine. Well, from here on out, Scout, you have about, let's see, at this point, it's maybe, well, here actually the sun is rising in this picture. You did some donuts in the morning to blow off some steam, but the day is just beginning, really. I guess Papa wasn't taking a nap. Papa was actually probably just sleeping. But everyone's about to start waking up pretty soon. So what do you choose to do, Scout? The world is open to you. You could do anything. You could get started on your chores. You could go to town. You could do anything that you want. What would you like to do?
Well, if the sun is just now coming up, I know Mom's gonna be making bacon soon, and within probably about 15 minutes, that's when Pa's gonna be waking up. And I don't know about my sister. Well, the marketplace doesn't open up. Oh, market might be open. Do you want to go into? We can go into town if you want.
Sure, if that's what you'd like, because the market will certainly be open at 7. People in Belt Buckle wake up real early to start work.
I should go see if they have any fresh eggs. That'd be real good.
Right.
Maybe that'll soften the blow, because I know we don't have any eggs, and maybe waking up to bacon and eggs will lessen the belt buckle.
Lessen the butt buckle.
The butt buckle I'm gonna get.
No butt buckle. All right. Well, that's a mighty fine idea, Scout. All right. Let's go ahead and go into town then. All right. We go into the main town area where the market is just about opening. Now, since this is a new scene, Scout, let's go ahead and have you roll perception. Do you remember how many dice that is? It's wits and composure.
Wits and composure. Okay, 4.
All right, sounds good. And I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's play good old country. I kind of like this country music, though. To be honest. I kind of like it. Actually, let's keep this country music.
Gotta keep it while we're in town, at least.
Yeah, just while we're in town, while the market is rustling and bustling and hustling at this point in time. All right, 1 success. So you do perceive something. You have eyes, Scout. You definitely have eyeballs. So you enter the market, and it's pretty much usual as ever, business as usual. You see on either side of you are lined up stalls, mostly from the local farm produce and whatnot. You have, of course, a milk stall. There's a stall full of eggs, a farmer who sells vegetables, and some of them are competing with each other, but mostly people stay in decently friendly spirits. Very kind old folk.
Only one fella that Pa told me not to talk to, and that's the guy that makes his homemade moonshine. He says, don't talk to that guy.
That's right. You can never forget as you pass by the stall of the guy who makes his homemade moonshine, your face kind of cringles in disgust.
Actually, his name's Old Crinkle. Don't make eye contact with Old Crinkle.
Old Crinkle. Old Crinkle. Yeah, they call him that because everyone crinkles their face in disgust when they walk past him.
Yeah.
Good old Crinkle. Not a bad feller, just, not all together in the head. Might be the moonshine. We don't know.
You don't know what he puts in his moonshine. That's why you gotta stay away from him.
That's why you gotta stay away from old Crinkle. So you walk past Old Crinkle and all of the other very friendly merchants. I mean, most of them are people in like their 70s, 80s who have been working on the farm since they were kids. This is all that they know. And in some way that it's not too dissimilar from you. I mean, you were born and raised in Belt Buckle, and you'll probably die in Belt Buckle. You know this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yup. But everyone knows you and waves, Oh,
Howdy.
hey, Scout.
Good morning.
Morning to you, Scout. You need some eggs. Would you like some eggs? They're fresh.
Yes, ma'am. Papa needs some eggs. Can I get me your freshest batch?
Absolutely. And you know what? I'll even throw in a little discount because it's you, Scout.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly. I'm sure Pa will be real happy.
Oh, no worries at all. We all love your papa and mama, and she gives you some eggs. And so now you have some fresh eggs for discount.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, everyone in this town really are big fans of your mother and father. One reason that you know this is because your mother and father actually help out a lot of the old folks in town.
Do they host the bi-weekly bingo nights?
Yes, as a matter of fact, because Mama especially is a volunteer at the old folks' house.
Sounds familiar.
So she is so that is essentially what she does. Aside from the farm work, she'll go and help at the volunteer at the old folks' house, and they take care of the old folks that are really old, like in their 90s, like about to pass. That's pretty much what they tend to do to help them out, essentially.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why your papa and mama are pretty popular around these parts. But, so everybody likes you guys, even though there's been some gossip about how you guys have the best minerals and whatnot.
They're old, I can take them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes some people speak decently passive-aggressively, but most people are laid back and, rather kind, so. Mm-hmm. I know you can punch him, though. You do have 2 dots in Brawl, so. Or wait, 1 dot in Brawl, so you need to, in case you need to rustle and tussle with the muscle, you can do it.
I rustle and tussle with my... Yeah,
exactly. With your muscle. Rustle, tussle with the muscle when you gotta hustle. Now, where would you like to go from here? You've gotten your eggs. Is there anything else in particular you'd like to look for?
Can I visit that doctor in town?
Oh, sure.
Can I walk by his house and just see...
See what's going on? Sure.
Let me see what his property looks like. Does he live in a tent? I mean, there's been all the rumor about it. I gotta see myself firsthand. I hope I don't run into him, but... I want to see if he's nearby.
All right.
What kind of place he's living in.
I see.
What kind of life has he set up for himself here in Belt Buckle?
You betcha. Well, let's go ahead and, first, you actually don't know where the doctor lives, so you may need to ask one of the market people, one of the people in the marketplace if they know where the doctor lives.
Ah, okay.
All right. Would you like to do that?
Can I ask the nice lady that gave me the eggs?
Sure thing. Let's see. Well, since you already have like a bit of a pre-established relationship with this woman, she'll probably just give you the answer. So what do you say to her?
Howdy, ma'am. You don't happen to know about that new doctor in town? Whereabout he's sitting? Whereabouts? Where is he? Can I find this doctor?
Oh yes, the new doctor. Oh, he's mighty kind. You should definitely go pay him a visit and welcome him. He's, let's see, if you go straight out of the market, take a right, and then take another left at the old silo, and then one more right at the really old windmill, you'll see that he's living in a trailer.
Okay, thank you.
All right, well, you take care now, dear. Tell your mama and papa I said hello. Tell them Eunice said hello.
Thank you, ma'am. Will do.
Right.
What was your name?
Eunice.
Eunice. Yes, ma'am. Eunice. Thank you. Have a good one.
You take care
God
now.
bless.
All right. So you go ahead and you head towards the doctor's house. And here's the question though. Are you able to remember the directions? That's the question. We need you to roll wits and intelligence because you didn't have any paper on you.
I definitely don't remember what you said now. Wits. It's a 3 total.
3? Gotcha.
3.
And by the way, Gura, this is something, now I'm about ready in the story to tell you that you can do this. So, if you look on your sheet, you have something called willpower. So basically, you have several dots in there, right? So in the story, if you want to get a +3 dice to your roll, essentially increasing the probability you'll get a success, you can use one of those dots. So you can say, Callie, I want to expend willpower. I want to use a willpower dot. So on your sheet, you'll cross out one of the dots because you're using it. And then, for example, this roll, 3d10, would become 6d10. So you'd roll 6 dice instead of 3.
Willpower, that's under merits, right?
Yep, the willpower, let's see, it's on the right side of your sheet. It's under your health bar, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, let's find this doctor.
Would you like to use a willpower point? Sure.
Yes, please.
You can if you want. Absolutely. All right, here we go. All right, so with 1 success, you remember.
Thank God.
That's the good news. That's the good news. You take a minute and you kind of stumble along the way, and kind of, have to scratch your head a little bit, but you do eventually find it. Over time, you manage to finagle your way over there. And you make it over to the doctor's house.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Can I knock on his door?
Well, sure thing. You knock on the door.
I wasn't gonna talk to him, but now I gotta know. I'm here, I may as well introduce myself.
All right, sure thing. Well, you knock on the door, and there's no answer, sadly.
So I knock again.
You knock again. And you hear a voice behind you say, hello there, ma'am.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Howdy.
Howdy. Haha, hello. Do you turn around?
Oh, okay, I see. How close behind is he? They are.
So it's, you think it's a dude, and he's maybe, like, 10 feet behind you, so not especially close.
Alright, I'll just spin around and greet him then.
Okay.
Oh, hey there, mister. Heard you were new in town. Want to come by and introduce myself?
Hi. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Scout.
Oh. Well, it's very nice to make your acquaintance.
What's a fella like you doing here in Belt Buckle, mister?
Oh,
Everybody knows you only leave Belt Buckle. We already got a doctor, unless he died, and I'm not sure.
Well, actually,
Sorry, are you an animal doctor instead? You got one of those horse tranquilizers, maybe? I know old Pecky's got a big horse she needs to take care of.
Tranquilize? No, I'm a doctor for humans. Actually, I specialize in elderly cases.
Elderly?
Yeah, I mean the old folks in Belt Buckle. I've done some of my research, and in the news, you know, it's strange how in the news there's so many reports of old folks dying left and right, and I just felt like there was something I could do if I came here.
Sir, they're dying of old age. What are you, a witch doctor? Got some magic mushrooms up in this old trailer of yours?
No, do not get it twisted. It's not like that. I mean, if you look at the cases, though, they seem so mysterious. The case studies, it doesn't seem right. It just, there's something off about it. I don't
You know what else
think they're
doesn't
dying.
seem right? It doesn't seem right how you just decide to park your trailer up in here like you own the place. Do you have a permit for this land, sir? Passed it with the mayor?
I mean, I've met the mayor, and she's very kind, but I don't know of any permit that I need to have the trailer here.
See, well, we could be planting crops where your trailer here is sitting collecting dust and God knows what else you've got up inside that trailer, so... I'm not meaning to come off harsh or anything, but I'm just... I love Belt Buckle, and I want to make sure that I keep the people of Belt Buckle safe, so, I guess I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you, sir.
Okay, that's I totally understand. I really only just want to help people here. That truly is my only concern. I'm Dr. Nice, by the way.
Dr. Nice?
Yeah.
You got one of them PDFs?
PDF?
Yeah.
PhD?
Sure.
Yeah.
Where?
It's in my house. I'm sure that you don't trust me enough to come inside, but I can bring it out and show you.
You want to see my knife?
Oh, if you'd like to show it to me, but first I'd like to get into my home, and maybe, in case you're going to hurt me with it, I can lock the door.
Well, I don't mean to scare you, Mr. Nice. Perhaps I'll see you... You surely know about bingo night, don't you?
I love bingo night. I would love to come.
Well, you haven't been to a belt buckle bingo night.
I haven't.
Bingo boingo belt buckle bingo night.
Oh, yeah, yes, it sounds like quite the time. I'm very interested in getting to know the residents of the town.
What color hair is that, sir?
What color hair?
Underneath your hat.
Oh, it's brown.
All right. Well, I'll let you have a nice day. Thank you for being so pleasant to me this morning. I hope you have a nice one. Would you like an egg?
Oh, well, I haven't had breakfast yet, so that would be very kind. I would greatly accept it.
Well, here you go. I'll remember this as a token of my appreciation of you being so nice.
Oh, wow, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. He seems a little confused. You've become so kind, but he's happy nonetheless. Okay.
Now, Dr. Nice, can I ask you, how long you been here, Dr. Nice? Let me start with that. One more thing before I get going.
Oh, let's see. I came here about 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. Are you a liar, Mr. Nice?
No, I wouldn't lie to you. If you'd like, you can roll to see if he's lying.
I'm going to roll and see if he's lying.
All right, you can roll a wits and subterfuge roll. So count your wits and your subterfuge dots.
That's only a 2.
All right, it's only a 2, and then -1 unskilled, so this is a luck die. Would you like to expend willpower?
Yeah, give me 1 willpower.
All right.
This guy's suspicious. I don't like him.
Yeah, you really don't want to mess up this roll, but let's see what happens. Okay, 2 successes. 2 successes, yay. All right, so
Can I
here's
beat him
what
up?
you...
I choke him. Wait. I grab him in a chokehold and I slam him against his trailer.
Wait, first, would you like to hear...
How tall is he?
First, would you like to hear the result of the roll?
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's a great plan B. We'll have it logged up for actions to do. The result of the roll is that he's not lying, though.
All right, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. I just want to
All
scare
right,
him.
you betcha. Okay, you can either use intimidation or brawl in this. I'll let you choose which one you want to do. Do you want strength or strength plus brawl or strength plus intimidation?
I'm gonna do plus intimidation, so that's
All
4.
right, 4 dice. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, you put him in a chokehold. Okay, that's pretty good. And I'm gonna have him roll to resist. So you got 2 successes, and he's gonna roll to resist you, but he's a weak guy. He's a little scrawny dude. So let's see how he did. Only 1 success, so you win in this situation, and you put him in a chokehold, put him up against the trailer. The dude is 5'9".
That's a fair fight. You do that easy.
So you put him in a chokehold, put him up against the trailer, and he just kind of yells out, "Why? What did I do? I'm sorry if I've offended you. I'll go into my trailer and never come out again."
Don't say by the way. Hold on, I'm thinking.
Oh, take your time. Take your time.
Scout says, if you notice your trailer start rattling and shaking and rumbling like a great earthquake in the middle of the night, don't come crawling to any of us here in Belt Buckle, got it?
Yes, understood. Please let go of me.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thanks. And as soon as you let him go, do you let him go? Or do you hold on to him?
I'll let him go. Maybe one more squeeze, but then I'll let him go.
One more little squeeze. He lets out a little croaking noise. Yeah, and as soon as you let him go, he runs into his trailer, slams the door shut, and locks it.
Good.
You have successfully intimidated the hell out of Dr. Nice. Incredible.
What is he doing here, though? That's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, from what you remember from the conversation, the only information you can glean from this is that, okay, he's here to help old folks. You know, big deal. There are a lot of old folks here, and old people die. You know, you are aware of this.
It's a circle of life, though. Everybody here is perfectly happy in Belt Buckle. We don't need any witch doctors.
Yeah,
magic medicine men.
Medicine men. Yeah, those dang intruders. All right. Well, what do you choose to do from here?
Well, we got our eggs. We got some donuts in. We did some frustration release, some farm yoga.
There are a couple things that you could do at this point, Scout. You could return home and rest, but you do still have some chores to do. You haven't forged anything today.
Well, let's do that. Let's head on over to the forge.
And also, it is breakfast time. We can't forget breakfast.
Can't forget breakfast. Ma needs her eggs.
That's right. So maybe that's the first step, but we can head to the forge as well. I mean, they're same place, so head on over to the homestead. And as you approach, you see your sister is actually tending to the cows, the livestock in the yard that's next to the road that leads up to your house. And she greets you and says, "Hey, Scout, what's going on?"
Just shaking some eggs and squeezing some doctors. What's up?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Wow, what a riot you are, Scout. It's time for breakfast.
Shaking and bacon, yeah.
Shaking and bacon. Oh man, yeah, Ma's gonna make bacon for breakfast. And you got the eggs? Is that what I see in your hands?
Eggs on discount.
Whoa, all right. It's gonna be a good one today. She jumps over the fence.
Is she still around? Can I ask her? I'm the older sister. Can I ask her if she can take care of Pa's truck for me?
What do you say to her?
I'm gonna say, uh-oh, this is gonna be a roll for like, I'm gonna try and pass it out. I'm gonna say, one of the bulls got loose and ran headfirst into the old Ford. I was taking it out to change the oil.
I see. Now here's the roll that you're gonna have to do, Scout. Normally I'd say this is a lie, so let's use subterfuge. However, if you're playing it off like a story, like you're telling a grand tale, I'll let you use expression and either manipulation or presence.
Okay, can I use presence?
Sure.
And expression?
Okay.
Just 5.
5? Okay, that's a pretty good roll. All right, to convince your sister to take care of the mistake that you made. You got 1 success.
Nice.
Okay. You got 1 success, and I'm gonna have her roll to resist, but she doesn't have a very high roll in this regard for her stats, so.
Nah, I'm older.
see.
She knows. Uh-oh.
All right, well, you guys tie. However, in this situation, she's gonna put up a bit of a fuss, be like, oh, why has it gotta be me, sis? Really? I'll do it, but you owe me one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not kidding about that favor. You owe me a favor,
Yeah.
she says as she walks off.
Yeah. And
All
there's
right.
a witch doctor
I
in
won't
town.
forget it. A witch doctor. A witch doctor?
A witch doctor.
Huh? Oh, that's that doctor that Pawpaw's been going on and on about. Oh, I see. Wow, he must be a real troublemaker.
I don't know. I don't think he'll be much trouble. I don't think we have to worry about him much. If he does, though, I'll pay him another visit. I'm sure he won't enjoy that. Knock, knock, knock on the door.
Oh, that's my older sis. I know you too well, she says as she walks off. She knows you too well, Scout.
Nice, though. We fixed the truck, or at least we don't get the blame for it if something happens.
I mean, it would seem so, because it looks like younger sister's going to go work on it, so it'll probably be fine. You don't know yet, though. Pawpaw hasn't seen the Ford, so.
Oh, good. That's all right,
Yet
though.
remains to be seen. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. So, what do you choose to do next, Scout? You're here in the front yard.
Should we head in and say good morning to Mom?
If you'd
give her
like.
the eggs, and then we can start on our chores?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so you head into the house, and this is a new scene, so let's roll perception.
Oh, okay. That's
right.
a 4, right? Yeah.
4d10, right. And at any time, by the way, you can ask me, I want to roll perception, and we'll roll perception for you. At any time that you want to perceive the area around you.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Can I kick
see.
the door in?
1. All right, you kick the door in. I'm not even going to have you
Nice.
roll for that. That's just a good thing to do. Yeah, you kick the door in, and Mama isn't even surprised. She's used to this with you.
Yes.
So you kick the door in, and she doesn't even flinch, but you see that she's making some bacon. And
Morning,
and
Mama.
oh, hello there, Scout. What's that you got in your
Morning.
hands?
I got you some fresh eggs from the marketplace. I can't remember that woman's name for the life of me, but I got some discount eggs. She hopes you and Pa are doing well.
Oh, you got them from Eunice. Well, I'll be damned. How very sweet. Well,
Yeah,
I'll
can I
be.
I've been up all night, Ma. Can I have 6 pieces of bacon today instead of 3?
Oh, well, let's see. Well, I'm not really feeling in the mood for bacon anyway, so I'll give you some of mine.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go head off and do some chores before breakfast. Do I have time for that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, nice. Can I
Alrighty.
kiss Mama on the cheek?
Why?
Mwah!
Yeah.
And kick the door open.
You kick the door open again.
Hold on. Has Pa woken yet? Is Pa awake yet?
Oh, Pawpaw is just getting up. He's putting on his jeans.
All right, that's fine. Okay, see you in a bit.
All right, have a good day doing your chores. Be sure to work hard.
Thanks, Mama. You know I will.
All right. So you exit the house, and you said you wanted to start your chores?
Yes.
All right. So let's go to the forge then.
Ooh, to the forge.
Yeah, that's where your chores are. At the forge.
Ah, I
the
smell
forge.
that.
I can smell it from here.
Ah.
Smoky. It's that forge smell. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we have today?
Well, let's see. This is a new scene. I don't want to do too many perception checks, but we can do a new one for here if you'd like to. Or we can just go in blind.
Yeah, let's go in blind.
All right,
I know
cool.
this place well enough.
Yeah, you know this place well enough. So you go into the forge and you grab your usual tools. And what do you want to make today, Scout? Because your chores involve just make new weapons that can be sold at the market. That's all that there is.
Weapons and horseshoes.
And horseshoes.
Well, we can start with a Well, I'm feeling a bit rebellious today, so we're gonna skip right on over to the weapons. Let's make a new. You know what? Let's make, as a gift for Pa, let's make a new pick for the mine.
All right, sounds good. You're gonna make a new mine pick then.
Yeah.
Okie
for Pa.
dokie. Yeah, present for Pa. Very nice. Okay. So to make this mine pick, you're going to need to do. Let's see. It's gonna be 3 rolls. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's start with just the first one. I want your dexterity plus your crafting, and then what is the name of the specialty in your crafting?
Weapon creation?
All right,
Technically
so you can
weapon,
add a
right?
dot. Yeah, exactly. So you get to add 1 dot. Okay?
Okay, so it adds up to 7.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
Precisely.
Nice.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll 7 dice for the first roll. So you turn up the forge, get that fire blazing.
Oh no.
It's okay. No worries. The ones won't hurt you in this situation. You got 2 successes for the first roll.
Okay.
So you turn up that blazing fire and you prep your tools, and basically you manage to get yourself the perfect slab of let's say you wanted to make this out of iron, yes?
Yeah.
All right, it's just an iron pickaxe. So you start crafting it as usual, and you've laid out the materials very well here. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and change that BGM real quick as you continue kind of molding it. Let's see.
Working away. Kong, 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 kong.
Yeah. I wish I could get some sound effects in here, but basically you hear a big clonk 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 sound that you're very used to.
Yeah.
You're used to this sound, the sound effects of the forge. Yeah.
I like this sound.
This is a good country banger. For a lazy day at the forge. All right, so you're banging and banging away, and now you get to the point of the creation process where you need to start shaping things a little bit. So let's go ahead and do another roll for you. That's another 7d10, yes?
Yes.
All right, here we go. It is really hot, though. It is getting real hot in here. But that doesn't deter you because you get
master.
a ton of successes. Oh my gosh!
It's gonna be a mighty fine. I'm fine. That fort's not even gonna be. Phew!
This is a real strong. Pickaxe. All right.
Very nice.
Oh my God! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. That's the highest roll anyone's gotten in the tutorial so far.
Looks like Scout won't be getting no belt buckles today, Pa! Unless I decide to keep this for myself, and then I'll make him something else. But no, we'll give it to Pa. It'll be good.
Oh, that's so sweet. All right, it is getting real hot though, Scout, so you have made a fantastic shape here. However, because the fire's starting to blaze real hot, the next roll is gonna take a -1.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting tired, but you're banging and clanging away, really sweating now, but this is turning out to be a fine tool that you're creating here. And you get 1 success to finish it off. So, just because the last roll was so freaking good, I mean, there's no way that this pickaxe is not going to be useful. So, you kind of, you shine it out, you give it that nice polish that it needs, because the shape is just so good. You're impressed. This is your finest work, really.
Ooh.
Yeah, quite impressed with yourself. So this tool right here is going to give, it's really well crafted. So I'm going to go ahead and say, being decently generous, it's going to be a +2. It's going to add a +2 modifier to things like, if you're using the pickaxe, you'll get a +2 to that action that involves the pickaxe.
Ooh.
So it's a really nice tool.
Can I make another tool, and then whichever one is the lesser powerful, give that to Paw?
Sure. That's a great idea. All right,
Okay,
so let's go ahead and craft another tool. Would you like to make another pickaxe or something else?
No, that doctor makes me nervous, so I'm gonna make me a self-defense weapon.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm gonna maybe like a dagger or something.
Okay.
Shiv.
All right. Yeah, shiv. Gotcha.
Something I
One of
can
those
keep in
farm
my
shivs.
boots. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice idea. All right, so let's go ahead and roll a crafting roll. While you're hard at work, actually, well, first let's just do the first roll, which is going to be 7d10, but it's really hot, so now it's going to be a 6d10. You've been in here a while.
Okay.
All right, so you're getting to work on this little shiv. Let's see how you do. You get 1 success, so you have succeeded, and you're crafting it, and actually at this time your pawpaw walks in.
Hey, Pa! Morning!
Howdy, Scout.
Howdy, how goes the day? Morning.
It's been decent. It's been decent. Looks like you're hard at work. I like to see that. Very good.
You know it, you know it.
What you making here, Scout?
Well, you see, I was, just getting started on the day's orders, horseshoes and rakes and hoes, and you know it. You know it, Pa.
Yeah. Well, it looks like you've been doing a pretty good job. Looks like you're making a weapon here.
Yeah.
Looking pretty nice so far. You could probably use a little work up here. Make it a little sharper. The shape looks a little awkward. Just let me give you some tips. Papa's giving you some tips.
Thanks, Pa.
Papa is the forge master, but he does this sometimes. He leans over you and tells you how to do your work.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa.
Pa, I mean, if you want to forge the damn thing, you do it.
Yeah, right. Do you say this to Papa?
Yeah, I'll be cheeky.
Papa puts his hands on his hips and looks like he's about to chew you out, but instead he laughs a little bit and says, "Ha ha, you've been getting feisty recently, Scout. I can't say that I completely agree as your father, but you know what? You're getting older, so you need to be able to defend yourself in this world. I understand. All right, I'll let you get away with that this time."
All right, Pa. Sorry, it's that new doctor in town. He's just got me all shook up.
As soon as you say that, Papa's demeanor kind of changes and he gets pretty angry himself, actually. He says, so you met that witchy son of a bitch, Dr. Man, Dr. Nice, or whatever they're calling him.
Couldn't even show me his PDF, Pa. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Couldn't even show you his PDF. I'll be damned. Gosh, that guy gives me the creeps, and the way he's been lurking around the old folk. I don't like it. Something's fishy about him.
Maybe the tremors will get him, Pa. Who knows?
Yeah.
I introduced myself to him, though. He doesn't seem like he'll cause that much of an issue, and if he does, I'll be sure and go and teach him the old ways of belt buckle.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, Scout. I'm really quite relieved we're all on the same page here. But to be honest, I think just his existence in this town is gonna cause trouble for us. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
Well,
oh, what was that? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say, be mindful because we got Betsy staying at our house recently. I don't know if you've met Betsy. She's really nice old woman in her late 80s. Used to work on the crop farm nearby, but she's too old for work, so we're taking care of her for now.
Does she have to sleep in my bed, Pa?
Oh, no worries about that. Actually, we set up an extra cot for her. She's staying in the same room as your ma and I, so don't worry about it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course. We respect your space.
Wow, Pa, thanks. I thought for sure we were gonna be sleeping on the couch, Scout.
It has happened in the past before.
Yeah.
It has happened in the past because as you know, Papa and Mama have invited, various older folks that need some help to stay over at the house, so
Yeah,
it's nothing new. They're real kind. Yeah. So anyway, Papa says, I'll leave you to it. I'm starting to get some back pain again, but, I do want to see how you finish this shiv here. I'm very curious.
Well, thank you, Pa.
Yeah, let's
Take
see how
it
you
easy.
do.
Don't blow your back out again. I don't think I have the strength to carry you back into the house like you did last time.
Will do. He says, he kind of, like, sits down for a minute, and, it looks like he's eyeing you, and it's that goddamn, Papa looking over your shoulder situation, but it's fine. You believe in your skills, so.
Let's get some good successes on this and really wow him.
All right, let's go. Here's your next roll. Wow.
Oh, how's that, Pa?
Oh my gosh, you're killing it. 3 successes. Wow, you really kind of fashion out the perfect shape for this shiv. It's looking great.
Cool. Like
Yeah,
what
you're
you
gonna
seeing,
do
Pa?
Papa kind of nods his head and gives you a thumbs up and says, "That's a mighty good-looking shiv, Scout. I gotta say, making Papa proud."
Betcha.
Yup, looking real good. Though I will say, I'm the one who went to go get the medal, so I gotta get a little bit of credit.
Well, can I give him the pickaxe? Or should I keep the pickaxe?
Up to you. It's completely up to you.
How much power is the shiv gonna have, or the dagger, whatever it is?
You gotta roll one more time to find out.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright.
Big money!
Big money.
Ooh.
Oh my
good?
god. That's 4 successes. Alright. So basically, Scout, you got 4 successes on the last roll, which means this is a real shiny, real sharp shiv, and it's very well crafted. It'll probably give a +1.
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's me we're talking about here.
Yeah, it's Scout's work after all.
Oh shoot, which one should I give?
Up to you.
I feel like the dagger's gonna be... Is like, carrying the weapon gonna be a problem? Like, the pickaxe is pretty big, you know? A heavy weapon. Whereas,
If the
dagger
pickaxe...
is
Right. Let's see. If you take the pickaxe and you have like a sack full of stuff, like a backpack and the pickaxe, you're ambidextrous too, so I mean, that might also be like a small factor. Well, it's kind of a two-handed weapon though, so in this case, let's see. If it's... You could probably have the pickaxe and maybe one other small weapon. If it's the shiv, it like wouldn't even be a factor, so...
Okay, because I was thinking
Think
like
real
discreet...
careful about which one you want to give him.
Wait, why?
Oh, no reason, just because, it's a present, So, just think real careful. Which one do you want to give Papa? It's up to you.
I already got him eggs. He's fine. I'm gonna keep both.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright. So Papa just says, well, excellent work, Scout. Very well done.
Thank you! Hope you enjoy your eggs today, Paul. I went out and got them for you special.
I do appreciate that. Thank you very much, Scout. Well, I'll see you a little later, he says with his hand on his back. He just kind of waddles out of the shed.
Maybe I can whittle Pa a cane or something.
Whittle him a cane.
Honestly, I don't think he'd be able to lift the pick, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it might be kind of
Might hurt
heavy,
his
to be
back.
honest. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about. I think if he minds too much more, it's just gonna destroy his back even more. So maybe nothing to tempt him.
Yeah, it's true. Definitely. Well, he has kind of been staying out of the mines recently, but got a bunch of metal, brand new metal recently to kind of hopefully hold you guys over for about a month or so, is what he said. So, yeah.
All right. Looks like
so
I'll
what
be
do you
heading in the
choose?
mines someday.
Maybe. You just might. Alright, so what do you choose to do, Scout? From here. Because,
speaking...
yeah. It's kind of past breakfast, to be honest.
Oh, past breakfast? That's
Yeah.
okay. Should I go... Do I have to eat? Because eating,
Up to you. I mean, if you go a whole day without food, you might get a -1 to a lot of rolls. But if you eat just one meal, I'm sure it'll be fine.
We'll go back and have breakfast, because that's important.
Okay, sounds good. You go back into the house and, you enjoy a nice breakfast with your family. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, just a nice leisurely day, you know, everything's been kind of business as usual, and, you know, that's the good news. And actually, old Betsy joins you guys for breakfast. She comes downstairs, too.
Morning, Betsy.
Oh, well, good morning there, Sky. I can't really see you very well, but I'm sure that you've grown quite a bit. I remember when you were this tall, and she holds up her hand to her side to, like, show how tall you were, which was pretty small back in the day.
Way back, way back.
Way
yes,
back.
ma'am.
And she kind of just starts rattling on about how fun it's been being on the farm and how she's been able to really relax and whatnot. And so appreciative of your papa and mama and all their hard work they've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I asked her what she's doing staying here.
Okay. She says, well, I'm just a little too old to continue working on my farm, and well, I don't feel very good staying in an old folks' home, and I've been good friends with your papa and mama for a long time. So I thought I wonder if I should stay with them, because, you know, your papa reached out to me and said, do you need a place to stay? And I said, well, sure, I would love a place to stay. So here I am.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. It's nice to have another face at the breakfast table.
Yeah, most definitely, she says as she smiles and tries to eat her eggs. She eats her eggs very slowly. She's still, you know, she's still got some kick in her. She's still alive and kicking, doing well. Good old Betsy, you know. Can't see very well, but, you know, it is what it is.
But
Yeah.
Scout's impatient and she wants to go and hit the next thing, so can she get up and go?
Sure thing. You finish your breakfast and you just go, and everyone wishes you well.
Yeah. Can I head to the mine?
Oh, sure, if you'd like to go to the mine, yeah, absolutely. But, Papa says you shouldn't go there.
Why is that, Paul?
Well, the way that Papa always phrased it is that you guys just aren't old enough yet and you need to stay away from there. It's Papa's job.
Papa, you are 2 steps away from being a... I can't say that. Never mind. Pa, I think it's time for you to...
Pa's real old.
Pa! You know damn well I can do whatever the hell I want. You just watched me forge 2 of the most finest blades in belt buckle. I'll be perfectly fine going out and collecting some more iron for whatever I need. I have horseshoe orders I need to fill, Pa, and I know you and I both know that you can't collect anymore. Just let me go.
Well, you say this to Pa. You let him know you're going to the mines, and he says absolutely not. Out of the question. If I find out that you've been going to those mines, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh. And how are you supposing we're gonna go get some stuff to fill the more orders?
There is plenty of metal in the forge. There is plenty left for the month. You don't need to go back to the mines, I'm telling you. There's almost nothing left in those damn things, to be honest.
Well, how about I go back around and double check? Second pair of eyes is always alright. I just made a new pickaxe, Pa. I want to go test it out and see how good it is.
You need to promise me that you don't go too far in there.
What the hell's in there? A Loch Ness monster?
You could get in a lot of trouble if you get lost. Those things are like a maze.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Don't go too far.
I'll be fine.
All right. Fine.
Yes.
But don't go too far in there. I will find out if you've been deep in there.
Yeah, Pa. All right. Thank you. I'll be back before dinner, supper, whatever. I'll be back.
Yeah. For whatever reason, when you mentioned going to the mines, both Ma and Papa got real serious.
I'm starting to double think that. Maybe we should go to the mine. Maybe we'll get distracted before we get to the mine.
I mean, you can go if you want. It's completely up to you, but, you know, Papa and Mama have always been weird about the mines. You know, you've never really been in there. Your job has always been to forge the weapons, right? So you can certainly go in if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah. Well...
All right.
Maybe we'll get distracted along the way. Maybe we'll see
Sure.
that doctor filler again.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, actually, because, as you kind of exit the house, you see the doctor. He's not on your land, but he's beyond
Good.
the fence, kind of ringing the doorbell.
What? Ringing what doorbell?
Well, there's a doorbell on the fence, you see, because there's a fence, and you don't want anyone trespassing on your property, but what are you gonna do when someone's on the other side of the fence?
What kind of money you think we got here in Belt Buckle?
I mean, it's a
Doorbells?
shitty door. It's a shitty doorbell. Basically, you press the button and it
actually
rings
a
a bell.
bell.
It's
Not
actually a
even
bell.
button.
Ding, ding.
It's just- ding, ding.
It's a little cowbell. Yeah, you rings it.
So he's
Yup.
ringing on my property? Or on...
He's not on the property. He's on the other side of the fence, and as soon as he sees you, he actually waves.
oh wow,
kinda
that's
scared.
impressive.
He's a little scared, but he does a little wave. Hello!
Oh howdy, old friend. How you doing, stranger? What are you doing ringing my doorbell?
I'm doing
Bell.
fine. I just, I wanted to know if Betsy was here.
May I ask why?
Well, because I had a little conversation with her before. We were talking, and she said that she had a condition, and she was going over to this farm because your parents wanted to take care of her. But I told her I can probably help her with her condition and get her healthy again.
Did you bring along your PDH?
My PhD?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that was a requirement. I'm sorry. I just want to
Where's your
help.
stethoscope? Ain't doctors got one of those things you listen to
It's
the
in
lungs
my
with?
It's in my briefcase. I could pull it out now for you if you want, but that seems kind of counterproductive. I just want to see
You got
if
yourself a
Betsy...
suitcase? Open it up. Open up that suitcase.
Okay, sure. I mean, he doesn't even really put up much of a fight against you because he's kind of just intimidated by you, but he opens his briefcase and starts like on the other side of the fence just holding up things in his briefcase. I'm a doctor, I promise, I can help.
What's wrong with old Betsy?
Well, she just doesn't move as quickly as she used to, and her sight's really bad, but I can help her be in a livable condition that she can just live on her own. She doesn't need to live with anyone else.
What?
She's really not... That's a good point. That's a good point. You are hard of hearing, Scout. You are hard of hearing. I forgot to ask, how far are you away from the fence? That's a really good question.
Probably like 2 John Deeres.
Oh, 2 John Deeres. Well, he is shouting, but you are gonna have to roll to hear, I guess. That's a good point. Should have thought of that before, dang. Well, that's fine, that's fine. It won't be that hard of a roll. You really only need 1 success to hear him anyway. So let's see. To hear in this situation, I'm just gonna go ahead and have you roll... this is a rough one. Let's see. Expression
Okay.
and either presence or wits. We'll do that one.
A presence. So
Okay.
5.
5 dice? Okay, that's not bad. So let's see what you get.
If I don't hear him, I'm going to beat him up. Okay,
Oh,
you got lucky.
you hear him real well. You hear him real well. Loud and clear. You hear him loud and clear like with your 3 successes. So he
right.
just basically explains to you Betsy's situation and that she doesn't need to live with anyone else. She can just be by herself. It's fine. She can take care of herself just fine. There's no reason for her to live in an old folks' house, and there's no reason for her to live with your parents.
Are you calling old Betsy a liar?
Huh? Wait, no, I never said that. I'm just saying
Sounds
that
like
I can
you're-
help her.
Nah, you called her a liar.
No, I really didn't. Can I talk to Betsy?
Yeah. I guess.
As soon as you say that, though, Scout, all of a sudden Pawpaw comes storming out onto the front yard, waving his fist and says, "Is it that doggone Dr. Nice who's out there in front of my fence?
Yeah, Paul,
What are you
it's
doing,
him.
boy?
It's him again.
What you doing here, boy? This is private property." Huh? Oh,
Pa, he's just ringing the doorbell. Bell, bingo, bongo bell. He's ringing the bell, Pa. He's not trespassing yet.
I just want to know if Betsy's here. I wanted to talk to her. About
he said
what?
Betsy's a liar, Pa. He said Betsy's a liar and that she can live on her own just fine.
You calling old Betsy a liar? Boy, I swear I'll get you by your throat and I'll make you pay. I'll make you remember, son.
You should
I'll
play
make you
him
remember
like
respect
that
authority.
old roadkill you did.
Yeah, I really should. If you set foot on my property, Betsy don't need to talk to you. Okay, understood. This is private property. I'll just see if I can reach her another way. See you. Goodbye. He packs up his suitcase and turns around and leaves.
Try the landline, witch doctor.
Yeah, that's a good one. You got him good. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Yeah. Get out of here. Don't come back. Yeah, we got him. He's gone now. Hopefully he won't come back around these parts.
I don't know what he's doing here.
That's real concerning. Why is he so obsessed with the old folks around here?
I don't know. I told him. I gave him all the reasoning I could, Pa. That we're perfectly happy here in Belt Buckle and we don't need any help from any outsider.
It's quite confusing that he can't understand that, but you know them city folk, they don't get it, you know?
Well, I've been meaning to ask you, Pa. Do they know something that we don't? Like, what if... You know?
Does who know what? You mean the city folk?
Those city folk, the outsiders. Do they know something that we don't?
I mean, they read a lot of news and whatnot. That's all I
know.
can say. And they believe everything they read in those newfangled newspapers and TV boxes with people talking, speaking their lies. Yeah.
What's the news like, Pa?
Well, I mean, I don't really watch it, so I couldn't tell you, but just a whole bunch of fiddle faddle. I don't believe a minute of it.
All right. All right. Well, I'm off to the mines, like you said.
Now, you be careful
Gave
in
me
there. Like I
information.
said, don't you go too deep.
I won't. I promise I'll be back by supper.
All right. You make sure that you come back by supper then. We'll be waiting for you.
Yes, Pa. I love you now.
All right. Take care. And he heads
Thank
back to
you.
the house. All right. So, Scout, before you go to the mines, is there anything you want to do or get?
Do I have my shiv blade thing on me, or do I have to go back and get those?
Oh, they're
I have
still
to
at the
look at my-
forge.
I have to look at my pick as well if I want to try it out.
Yep. Exactly.
All right, let's go
All
get
right.
it.
We'll go back to the forge. When you enter the forge, let's see. Okay, so when you enter the forge, I want you to go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception check.
All right, excellent. So for this perception check, how many dots is that?
4.
All right, 4. Let's see what you get. Oh, okay, pretty good. Okay, pretty good. I kind of like just rolling out the 10s one by one because it's like, it adds anticipation. All right, 4. 4 successes. So that's a really good success. Now, let's see. So basically, when you enter the forge, Scout, there's something that actually you immediately notice as soon as you enter.
Uh-oh.
In the forge, something very mysterious has happened here. Something has taken place.
Here goes,
You notice that all of the metal that your father has collected up until this point has disintegrated and turned into dust.
It's that damn witch doctor. I knew it. Should I yell for Pa, or should I investigate myself?
You can continue investigating or call for him, either one that you want. But something else that you notice is that your pickaxe and your shiv, they are still okay. But all of the metal that has not been turned into a weapon has completely turned into dust here. It doesn't look like anyone's been here, like anyone's moved anything or touched anything. But all of the metal that you were preparing to make weapons with is completely useless now.
What?
Yeah, so it's up to you what you'd like to do next.
I wanna touch the dust. I wanna investigate. I wanna get a closer look.
All right. So you touch the dust, And when you look at it on your fingers, it's really no better than coal at this point. Kind of similar,
Okay.
but there's something odd about it. It's like a shiny, sparkly coal. It almost seems as though there's some kind of glittery dust inside of it.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, you smell it. It smells like charcoal.
Can I taste it?
You taste it, it tastes like charcoal. With a hint of bacon. Actually, it kind of tastes like there's a little hint of meat in there, like a meaty
Meat?
flavor, smoked meaty flavor.
Smoked meaty flavor. Like
Yeah.
could have been my bacon aftertaste.
Could be. Who would say?
This is weird. Can I put some in my pocket and bring it back to Pa? Or should I just go
Well,
get him?
certainly. I mean, it's up to you, whichever you'd like to do.
Does my forge still work?
I mean, you could turn it on, but the problem in this case is that you don't have any metal to work with.
And the wind and the dust might blow the dust everywhere. Poof.
Yup, exactly.
Okay, can I take a peek around the forge?
Sure.
See if I see anybody lurking in the... I mean, it's flat land here. There's not really much to see. So if I see somebody running off, I'll go after him.
All right, you take a peek around the forge, and I'll just give this to you on your last perception check. It was pretty good. No one has been here, and it doesn't look like any humans aside from you guys have been around these parts. It definitely hasn't been tampered with.
What the hell?
Got a bit of a mystery on our hands.
Is this some kind of dark magic?
Oh, that gosh darn witch doctor.
It's gotta be that witch doctor.
It's gotta be. Well, what do you choose to do from here, Scout?
Well, I'm taking my weapons that somehow... Are they okay, look? You said they're okay. Like, they're firm, they still work?
Like, any weapons that have been created in the forge are fine. Those are okay. They've already been made. Any metal that hasn't been used is gone.
Sweet asbestos. I gotta get out of here. It's probably not... Can I go to bed for the night?
If
And
you'd
like
like
go
to.
inside and... What time is it here?
It's getting pretty late. It's about 5 or so. Yeah, because, I mean, breakfast was pretty much lunch for you guys, and then, you know, you came to check out, you were preparing to go to the mines, you saw the doctor out front. It's probably getting to be a bit later in the evening.
Alright, so I'll take the weapons that I made earlier and I'll head inside and I'll tell...
Alright. Alrighty, sounds good. Let's see, there's a house at night. Okay. So you head on back to your house. Yeah, it's your house at night. Yeah. So you head on back into the house, and it looks like Mama is setting up for dinner already. You know, your family likes to eat meals real close together.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need that, you know, that power, that protein to, you know, be strong.
Yes,
Hit some
so I
metal.
get these abs. Yeah.
That's right. It's the only way you can. So you guys tend to, you know, eat some pretty hearty meals. But you walk into the house, and Mama is making breakfast, and Pawpaw is sitting on the couch reading a book, and Betsy is sitting at the table waiting for food, and so is your little sister.
Alright, can I head on over to Pa right away?
Sure.
Hey, Pa?
Oh, hey there, Scout. What's going on? Did you go to the mines?
I don't know how to tell you this. Would it be easier to show him? Can I, like, bring him out to it?
Sure, if you'd like to. What's going on, Scout? You got something you want to show me?
Something's happened in the forge, Pa. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm thinking it's that witch doctor again.
Has he been in there? Did you let him in?
I didn't! No, I didn't let him in. I didn't let him pass the damn bell on the front door gate thing.
All right, show me what's
All the
going
metal we've been
on.
talking about, all the metal we're talking about is turned to sand.
What?
Disintegrated.
What on earth? What in the blazes? He stands up, and you guys go to the forge.
Somebody
kinda just
stole it. Somebody did something to it.
You guys go to the forge, or rather, Pawpaw just kind of storms ahead. I'm guessing you follow him. but...
I'm probably yelling behind him. How am I supposed to fill my orders now? How am I supposed to make horseshoes, Pa? How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do that? You won't even let me in the damn mines, and now all of our materials have turned to sand, asbestos. Only thing they're good for now is huffing and puffing.
I know. I heard you. Listen, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. He goes into the forge, starts touching the powder and the metals, and he cannot believe his eyes. And at one point, your father, he seems very angry, very distressed, looking back and forth at all the disintegrated metals, but there does come to a point where your father simply stops being angry and just sinks to his knees. Oh, what have I done?
Oh, are you okay? What's going on?
Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. If only that goddamn doctor hadn't come here.
So it was the damn witch doctor. I'm gonna storm over there right now and give him a piece of my mind. I'll shake his damn trailer myself.
Wait, Scout. I know that you're angry. I'm angry too, but it's not anything he's doing. It's his presence. It is a problem, but I have some personal business I have to figure out.
Personal business?
Yes,
nothing that
concerns you.
You can barely get yourself to the John and back. How about you let me take care of this?
No, you can't. I refuse to let you. Listen.
Can't, Paul. That's all you've ever said to me is you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this.
Are you talking back to me, Scout?
I reckon I am, Paul. But you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Pawpaw seems very angry, but he closes his eyes and sighs. I know a way to fix this. I can fix this. I promise. I think I know, but we need a night to clear our heads. Let's go to sleep.
All right.
This is all too much. My heart's racing. We need to get some decent sleep tonight and talk about this tomorrow.
You think old Betsy knows? She's been here, I reckon, 1,000 years.
She's been here a while, that's for sure. Well, we can certainly ask her, but I think it's probably better to not worry anyone about this little issue. I think we should just keep this between you and me.
All right.
Yeah. If that's okay.
You know, Ma's gonna find out sooner or later.
It's all right if we tell Mama, but the other two, it's just better to keep them out of it. We gotta keep this secret.
Okay. If you say so.
All right. Let's go eat some dinner. Get our heads cooled off. Get a good night's sleep, and we'll deal with this tomorrow.
All right, Pa. All right.
And Pawpaw kind of wearily stands up and heads back into the house. You guys, you eat some dinner. It's chicken tendies tonight.
Ooh, chicken tendies. Probably in a casserole dish.
That's right. It's Mama's chicken tendies. Oh, let's see. Where'd my music go? Where'd my music go? Well, that's fine. We'll change it to something else. Let's see. Because it's nighttime and everyone's chilling right now. You know, you guys are enjoying your chicken tendy casserole. Why has an error occurred? That's very strange.
Uh-oh, I don't like this. There's something funny going on.
No, it's the ghosts that I had planned to put into the game. They came out of nowhere and are messing with the playlist. Well, that's fine. You guys are just hanging out anyway. Did it leave? The bot left. Let me summon it back. Huh? Join.
Hello.
Join. Where'd the bot go?
There's our music. Up. It's back.
Oh, there it is. You're back. Okay. Rhythm bot, are you okay?
I hear.
Alright, cool. Looks like we're fine. Let me reload the app. All right, we're good, we're good. That was very strange. It's almost like the ghosts knew. It's fine. All right, it's cool. We're at a fairly chill point in the game, so it's no problem. All right, so you guys go back to the house and you're enjoying chicken tendy casserole. Everyone's favorite chicken tendy casserole made by Mama.
Yummy, with tater tots.
Yeah, with tater tots. Can't be without tater tots.
Potato barrels.
Yeah, and the special sauce. And while eating this delicious dinner made by Mama, you almost seem to just forget all your troubles, all the worries about the forge and whatnot, just kind of seem to melt away as you enjoy some happy conversation with everyone at the table. Your Mama, your Papa, little sister, and even old Betsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Betsy.
Good old Betsy. She's so nice.
I'm a little hesitant of everybody, maybe.
Yeah,
Unless
well,
I am
definitely.
just
You're allowed
enjoying myself.
to be suspicious. You're definitely allowed to be suspicious, of course.
I'm not good at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
a
I mean-
detrimental secret. I know this is the family's business, and if they don't... Pa's broken. Mom and Pa won't let me in the mine. We have no material. What are we supposed to do?
I mean, it's a great question, but
And all Pa's gonna do is sit there and keep it a secret. Like, what
you definitely
just
you don't
sit
agree
there.
with Papa for sure. He is just kind of made some weird decisions so far, but Papa's been secretive in the past, so it's something you've dealt with before for sure. But yeah. Well, anyway, I guess, dinner's over and Papa and Mama head on over to bed. Everyone settles down for the night and you feel decently sleepy. You've eaten a tasty dinner. You've had a hard day of work. Whatever you'd like to do from here though, it's up to you. You can sleep, you can do anything.
I kind of want to sneak out the window. Go
Oh,
visit that
okay.
witch doctor.
All right, sure. If that's what you want to do. Absolutely.
I do.
All right. So to sneak out the window, you're going to need
Hopefully
to roll
quietly.
a stealth and dexterity roll.
Uh-oh. That's a 2.
Oh no. How many dots do you have in stealth? Is it 0?
That's a 0.
Oh, then it's 1. You have a 1 dice.
Oh, it's a 1. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Would you like? I mean, you could expend willpower if you want.
No, that's okay.
All right. 1d10. All right. Unfortunately, you do fail. Sadly. You try to open the window, and as soon as you do, Mama hears you open the window and says, "Is it a little hot in here? I know it's summertime, but make sure you don't use too much of the air conditioning, okay? Wait, you're not going anywhere, are you?"
No, Mama.
All right. Well,
No.
settle down for bed then.
Okay.
All right. See you in the morning.
Can I talk to Betsy about this?
If you'd like. Betsy hasn't quite gone to sleep yet.
Okay, I'm going to Betsy.
All right. You go talk to old Betsy, and she is just chilling in the rocking chair in your parents' room as they're getting ready to go to sleep, putting on their PJs and whatnot, taking a shower, and old Betsy's chilling in the rocking chair.
I know Pa's
she's in
hard
the
of
book.
hearing, so once he falls asleep, he won't be able to hear us.
Right. All right.
But if he's still awake, I don't know if I want to risk him overhearing.
That's okay. If you want to wait till your parents go to sleep, that's fine. Old Betsy will probably still just be knitting in the rocking chair. It's kind of a spooky scene, to be honest, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's up to you, really.
Screw it. We'll go now.
All right. She says, "Well, hello there, Scout. How are you doing on this fine night? I'm just getting ready to go to bed."
I'm fine, Betsy. Just waving away the skeeters as usual.
Oh, I understand that. There are a lot of them. They get real feisty this time of year. Can I help you with something?
Betsy, do you believe in magic?
Oh, well, let's see. I think this world is full of all kinds of magic, to be honest, but, I haven't seen any with my own eyes, so I really can't say for sure.
Do you believe in dark magic, Betsy?
Oh, well, heavens me, I mean, that kind of, well, it goes against what I believe personally, but I can see that there may be dark forces at work. I certainly believe in the devil, and the devil is a feisty one.
I know.
Yeah.
How do you... Betsy, what happens in life when you experience something that you can't explain?
Oh, well, let's see. That's a great question, because it's bound to happen to everyone. I think the answer for that is to go seek out people who have the answers. But it's also hard to think about who has the answers, so that's also kind of a bit of a tough question. But that's what I've always thought in my quests for knowledge in the past, especially with growing vegetables. If I didn't know how to do something, I'd just go ask someone who knows how to do it. So that would be my advice. But to sit there just questioning forever, well, that will probably kill you.
Alright. Well... Alright, good night, Betsy.
Well, good night, dear. See you in the morning.
I don't know what to say! I don't know what to say to Betsy. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm all suspicious of everybody.
I mean, yeah, it would appear it's a bit of a suspicious situation. I mean, who could be responsible? You don't know. But
can I try the landline?
Sure, you can try to use I mean, you guys do have a phone.
And if this doctor's been in town for 2 months, he's surely got to be in this old phone book here.
All right.
Find him.
Sure. Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. I would say his number's probably in the phone book. Yeah, definitely.
2 months, he's definitely here, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so do you want to give the doctor a call? Good old Dr. Nice.
Not yet. I'm not done with Betsy. Hey, Betsy, I got another question for you.
All right, what's going on, dear?
There's a feller looking for you earlier. Dr. Feller, he...
Doctor?
Has one of them stethoscopes.
Oh, that's Dr. Nice. Yeah, he's a real nice fellow. I remember meeting them before. Yeah, seemed like a real nice guy. I mean, he said that he could help cure my eyesight problems, which made me real happy to hear, but I figured at the end of the day it might be better to stay with some friends than stay by myself. Even if I get better, I'm just a little worried about living alone, you see.
Well, you see, he actually told me that you could live on your own, no problem.
Well, maybe once I get fixed, but I just don't really see the point in getting better.
Though, ma'am. He said he didn't need fixing, Betsy.
Me? Well, I certainly have a hard time living on my own, but I need a little help first, maybe a cure if someone had one. Then I could live on my own.
What kind of a cure, Betsy?
Just some medicine, really.
What kind of medicine? Maybe I can make it for you.
Really? You can make medicine? I don't know about it, though. I don't know what kind I'd need. You'd probably have to ask a doctor.
Everything from hay fever to poison ivy and poison oak.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I mean, I don't know what medicine I'd need, though. You'd probably have to ask a doctor, which is, I guess, why the doctor was so interested in me. He really wants to cure my disease.
You got a disease, Betsy?
Yeah, I'm getting old, but I also have issues with my sight.
What kind of disease is that?
I don't know the name of it. Maybe I'm just getting old. That's what your pawpaw says. Your pawpaw says I'm just getting old and need some nice friends to live with.
Okay. Good night, Betsy.
Good night, Scout. See you tomorrow.
All right. Chat reminded me that I can't read, so I can't possibly read a phone book, so, Shut up! Okay, can I
I figured it was just numbers and a name, but I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
Does make sense, yeah.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Or should I just go to bed?
I mean, you can do either one, but if you bust out the front door, someone's certainly gonna hear and you'll have to deal with that.
Alright, I guess... I can't sit still! I just can't just sit here. There's so much weird stuff going on. I can't just go to bed. I'm just gonna sit there staring at the ceiling all night.
I mean, it's up to you. You are a little sleepy because you did a lot of work today, and you ate a delicious meal. But you can do what you want. I'll let you do whatever you want, my dude.
Okay, how about I fall asleep at the kitchen table flipping through the phone book?
Okay, sounds good. You fall asleep at the kitchen table flipping through the phone book.